It's the final part of the January 2025 edition of the Real Crimes of Kurri Kurri. There were quite a few no-shows on this day at Kurri Kurri Local Court. From time to time you see cases where the person hasn't shown up to answer the charge. For these mostly petty crimes, it's unlikely a warrant will be issued. Rather, the court will just proceed without the person. I'm going to argue that it may be to your benefit to show up rather than let the court deal with your matter without you. And there are many examples on this day that I think highlights my point. Late in the morning, most of the people who have shown up have had their cases heard. So the gallery is empty, but there's still a few cases to be dealt with. Of course, a court officer heads outside and starts yelling names for all of Kurri to hear. No one appears, so the court starts running through the list. Some people have emailed the court, so are given an adjournment until the next court date. Some have already been given multiple adjournments, so the magistrate declines their email requests and proceeds with the matter. By the way, myself and the sheriff are the only ones sitting in the gallery listening to these cases. Maybe I shouldn't assume the sheriff was listening. Most of the cases are traffic matters, like drive suspended. But there's also stealing. Up until this point, the magistrate had been making one-time only offers to some of the defendants. It felt like a January sale because there was great savings to be made. Hence why I think it's beneficial to show up. All of the no-shows had their offence proven in their absence. You get disqualified from driving, you get disqualified from driving a bit more. And no one was there to say anything. Then the magistrate started announcing fines, $600 here, $1,000 there. In some cases, the magistrate noted some issues which could have been considered during sentencing. However, the person was not here to raise them, so they were not considered. You get a fine. I took that to mean the fine or the disqualification period would have been reduced if the person had turned up and told their side of the story. That could have saved the person some money. By the way, I assume people have to pay these fines. Sitting in the gallery, you observe no-shows from time to time. But on this day, there was one after the other. And the magistrate continued to talk to the empty gallery, willing to make one-time only deals. In my opinion, there can be opportunities to do deals with the magistrate at Kurri Kurri Local Court. You just have to show up to do the deal.